to the Young Content Show.
Yeah, look at your rollie. Look at my rollie. That's a small face. This a big face. She can't see my room. Fuck her in the hallway. Getting bored with this money, count it all day. Yeah, they thought we were soft. Boy, you learn the hard way. Not with all the talking, turned into a closed case. Look, well, it's got dollar and a vanilla. All white, that plain Jane. Yeah, the roast going better. Under the belt. I took the money and flooded my belt. You down in the rock. Computer to set. See me as diamonds, they bounce like Kelly. I bought the Molly to get on my level. Rockin' every game, ref, you must watch, protect, Philippe. It got it like heaven. Matter at 10, fuck the girl at 11. Big diamonds in your rollie, are you ready? Diamonds tester, nigga, you better check. Look at your rollie. Look at my rollie. That's a small face. This a big face. She can't see my room, fuck her in the hallway. Getting bored with this money, count it all day. On the south side of town, getting me a ball fade. Pass us some stuff, we can down it all day. Yo, get your skirt, she gon' leave us all laced. Bust to make roll in the club where she's like, whoa. You really want my soul, that can never go. Angel in the snow, always leave it cold. Leave it on the floor, she's sliding from the pole. Like, whoa. You and Ivory is all I need. All agree, we gon' skip the things, go bear like trees. It's lucky heat, we go with the dogs and then we flee. Wait this summer going, I might start my summer league. Every young nigga get a check and get a T. Great bands on the front like us bands on this beat. A small face.
Whoa! Peace, beloved, peace. It's your homie, Young Content, the unofficial sensei of the culture, mastering youthfulness, contentment, and NFTs. And you know where you stepped into. You stepped into the God righteously awesome dojo. Play it. Hiya! This is episode 2, episode 122 of Live with the Sensei, the new format, the second show with the new format. We're going to go 30 minutes straight ADHD. I'm diagnosed, so I can say that, I think. But we have Lucky Ducky in the building. They're fine. They're in the dojo. You know, they're getting catered by the ninja, the maids. I think we have maids in here. I think I could say that. Well, how's your mind? How's your energy? Let's get some tunes going. Holy smokes. I missed y'all. It's been a whole week. Super happy to be here. I have legends in the chat left and right. We got Lucky Ducky legends in the chat. As you can see from the title, is Lucky Ducky an NFT Powerplay? Question mark. We're about to find out. Shout out to Ben Noble. He says, my dude, you got Hit Money Eat. Miss you too, Sensei. I miss you. Dojo Bong. You know, we're going to do it live.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
All right. Let's get to quacking. Without further ado, let me introduce you to Lucky Ducky himself. Booyah. What up, dude?
Hey, how's it going? That's a awesome intro you got there.
Dude, that's an awesome mustache. I'm cutting this fucking beard off soon.
You gonna rock the fish Lucky Ducky stash soon?
Dude, that's a mustache that says you eat a lot of carp. A lot of carp has been eaten. You a pescatarian?
No, I eat pretty much anything. So
okay, you eat
do not
duck?
Discriminate. That's the one thing I'm like, I probably should stop eating duck just for if I'm selling ducks, I can't be eating them too.
It's not kosher, dude. It's not kosher. Welcome to the show. You're on episode 122. That's
Wow.
huge. We've had a lot of legends in here. For those that don't know who you are, what Lucky Ducky is, you know, the title of this the stream is Lucky Ducky and NFT Powerplay. I saw some stuff. Who are you, dude?
All right, so my name is Jeremy. I go by ZeroFishZero on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all that. I started out in animation, working for like Robot Chicken, for Marcel the Shell, a bunch of series, movies, and stuff, and that was my life prior to NFTs. So I went from working in stop motion to working in NFTs, and I started with my own little collection, and I blew up from there. We started doing Lucky Ducky back in, October of, was it 2021, and then we launched in March of 2022, and we sold out in 15 minutes. So Lucky Ducky was the project that I've been basically making my whole life towards, and it started out as a claymation idea. We want to have 7,777 claymation duckies that people could collect and trade, but also we have a lot of heart and story behind it, and it's all family friendly, which at the time we were coming up with this idea was really out of left field. Not a lot of projects were doing that back in early 2022, but we launched during this weird like cute wave that happened. So a lot of other projects were doing cute stuff back in March and February. But yeah, we've been building since then. We've been working towards getting a show made. We've been having a lot of great discussions with studios and trying to get the ball rolling there. But in the meantime, since a show is really a long process to make, we're also doing a lot of stuff for the community and trying to build with them. And we're doing stuff like 3D printing. We're doing stuff with games, with the metaverse.
Speaking of games, I gotta
yeah.
share this screen right here. What is going on in this video, dude? I saw this shit. I was fucking frothy. It's like a duck walking around, jumping on a controller. Really cool
Oh,
look
yeah.
aesthetic.
So that's our friend Moss. He's been working with us, and he originally started as a fan, but now he's actually developing a ducky game character for Other Side. So we have Other Side Land, and he's working with us to develop this actual in-game character that you can run around in the metaverse in. So you can customize it, you can play as him. We're working with getting the SDK and everything ready for when the game gets released. And Lucky Ducky will be one of the first ones that you can play as your NFT in the Other Side.
Quack, quack, quack. I know people are gonna quack all over this shit. That's beautiful. Holy smokes. I think that right there deserves APO. You know what APO stands for?
Give me a
Just
little,
make it up.
hint.
What do you think APO stands for?
All plus.
ALFA
I
PLAYS
have no idea. I'm a great interviewer, interview person. I forget stuff on the spot. So,
APO stands for Alpha Plays Only. You definitely, that what I saw there is beautiful. Right now the soundbite is playing over and over. People are laughing in the chat. Where you so Lucky Duck, you give me like a Gumby vibe, dude. You got a Gumby toys when you were a kid? Like, is that what you inspired you, Gumby and those OGs before you?
I mean, I got my start like watching all those shows as a kid, and just like playing with Legos, playing with Star Wars toys, like playing with claymation. And it's like you grow up like watching all this stuff as a kid, and then you go on to work on like Robot Chicken, and then I worked with Rich Zim, who is an animator from Gumby, and he worked on Nightmare Before Christmas. And then we just recently worked together on Airdrop for Lucky Ducky. So he was a Gumby and Nightmare animator, and now he worked with us. So it's like all come full circle.
Is
and
Seth
he
Green a
did-
dickhead?
No, Seth Green's one of the cool ones. He's
For real?
he's actually a nice guy. Yeah, he actually knows people's names, and like, you know, if you're like in line next to him, he'll be like, "Hey, what's up, Jeremy?" And
Damn, I
it's
had
like,
a misconception
it's
about
cool.
him all along. Is he a Lucky Ducky holder, you think?
I don't think he is. I mean, I'm trying to keep things kind of like, I don't want to like pull too heavily on that thread, just to do things our own way. But he's a cool dude, and he's been doing a lot of other stuff in NFTs with like Bored Apes and stuff. So impressed by the work he's been doing.
Nice. Have you ever had like a jealous moment in NFTs and seeing like things go to 100 ETH? Does that ever struck you in your human form? Like, damn, I wish Lucky Ducky is like, did you ever feel that way?
It's a very humbling experience working in NFTs, because like you'll see something like pop off, and all the alpha channels be like, "Oh, we gotta get in on this," and there's like, you know, in the back of your head that the stuff is gonna go right down to zero the next day. But
Yeah,
they're all,
buy
like,
feet pics right now. It's going to fuck. It's a
Right.
new Goblins.
but they get to think too that like they're in it for different reasons than you are, and like as an artist, I'm in it for the long haul, trying to build something really like, you know, long history here. So that to me doesn't really like do a lot for me. So I'm, you know, I have to like put that in another camp and be like, they're having fun with that and they're going to maybe make some money off of it, but they're not going to be talking about that project like 6 months from now. They'll
Sweet.
be moving on to the next thing.
Real fireside, real quick. What do you think 2023 is going to be for NFTs, man? I just want straight off the dome. What do you think 2023 is in store for NFTs as a whole?
I'm not sure what's going to happen with the value of crypto in general. Like it could go a lot of different ways, but what I'm hoping is that everyone who's stuck around for this past year, who's like been through the bull market, through the bear, and came out the other side, I think we're going to start to see those projects like really start to resonate with people and be like, okay, these are the ones that are like still here, still making stuff, and like we need to pay attention to those people. So whether it's Doodles or Cool Cats or Bored Apes, like I think those projects that have some longevity to them are going to just keep building off of that.
Why don't you just try to get people to wash trade Lucky Duckies, bro? Just get it up quick, you know?
You know, it's one of those things where like we have people coming out to us like every day of the past year and a half trying to get us to like buy followers, like buy videos and buy all this stuff that we could like just buy bots and stuff. Like it is really easy to get that flashy view count, but it doesn't actually like resonate. And I think we're doing a disservice to people if we have that fake influencer feel to it, and it doesn't actually do anything long term for us. So we're trying to do things the old fashioned way, and yeah, it may not be as flashy as sometimes the 50,000 followers in a month, but like we're doing it I think the right way ultimately.
I love that. How do you know the beloved Ben? I keep on mentioning him every stream. He's like a ghost that doesn't get off my back. How do you know Ben Noble, the NFTs?
So Ben, I think we met originally as lemon holders. We were both like in the lemons community. And
I like the lemons.
Yeah, he saw what I was doing with Lucky Ducky, and we met up at NFT LA like last year. And he came up to me, and I think the first thing he said to me was, "I see what you're doing with Lucky Ducky, and I get it. Like I see what you're doing." And he had this kind of like intense stare with me, like the first time we met, and like it was just like from there on out, we've been really tight and really like great to work with each other.
Was that stare like he was like in love with you stare, like I love you, I want to like put you in my pocket stare?
No, it's more like I just bought a bunch of duckies and I'm going to like see this through with you, and I'm like I support what you're doing. I see it. Like he got the vision and got instantly what I was trying to do with it.
I think in my peripheral I still feel that stare that you're talking about. It's haunting me in my peripheral. To Ben about that side. Cone.
yeah. We'll follow up with Ben and see what's going on there.
I love that. You got so you got the sprint of ETH Denver, NFT NYC, all this CES, or is that something that Lucky Ducky is going to be a part of? Like, how you got things for your holders?
Yeah, we're looking into NFT LA. I'm based out of LA, and just trying to do some stuff for the community. But really, like I think the whole conversation's changed around events in the past year. There's like you don't have to throw like a 200K project event just to show off. Like it's not about that anymore. So it's about being where people are, and if whether it's a community event where they just want to meet up and just hang out, that's great. If it's like a more formal meetup, then we're trying to work on that for 23.
Yeah. Have you heard of this project called Ape Reunion?
I think I've seen it. Yeah, it's like is that a Pixel one? Or
yeah, it's Pixels.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Yeah, they have a MMORPG that I'm fucking infatuated with. Lucky Ducky, I feel like what I just saw in that game, if you can like pick up bread, I don't know, that is super cool to see. Like I'm noticing in my own dojo where a community is in chat, we're playing. Do you feel like gaming in Web3 is important for Lucky Ducky, or is it more the IP side?
Oh, it's both. I mean, like we're walking and chewing bubblegum at the same time. There's, have you played World Wide Web 3? The Pixel one? So we have a Pixel Ducky in there as well. So
cool.
you can actually run around right now as your Ducky. So we got that started. I think it was Man Over Mars who worked on that with us, and we just love the idea that you can like take a character from our ecosystem and then embed it into another game. We don't have to build our own game from scratch, which would be a whole project itself. So we're kind of like able to dabble into all these different places and kind of like get our feet wet. And,
holy shit, you wouldn't even believe what happened. As soon as I said games, why did my Steam account open? It could have ruined the whole thing. As soon as we talked about my Steam account opens, wow, stupid.
Yeah. You just gotta be careful what you're saying games in front of your mic.
This does it pick it up now? The IRS? Did you hear
like
that
Siri.
the IRS is there's a bill to eliminate the IRS, and also that 87,000 agents are not going to happen?
That's news to me. I mean, you're just breaking news left and right here.
Watcher Guru just posted. Yeah, I don't want. I mean, auditing sucks, man. Guys, yeah, is there a moment of inspiration from Lucky Ducky or the community or yourself that you can kind of share with me and the dojo? Like, what a highlight, a moment that was just like altering for you in this project?
Oh man, I mean, there's been so many that like it's been over a year of this thing, and like we started off in like really just in my garage, just like I had over William and in Goblin Town, our designer, and we were just talking about how we're gonna make this thing, and we had no idea, like nothing about gaming, nothing about like all this stuff we've been building since then. It's just like, let's make a great project, let's make it fun, maybe make a show. But we've been able to like talk to these great community members like Leonardo, like Man Over Mars, like all these people that just we find in the community, and then we bring them up and then say like, hey, you're working on this thing, can you work with us? And that's the best part to me, is like as an artist getting to work with people that I appreciate their art, and then we get to make something together. That's like it's like really just a great little community creativity spread that we just like I help them out, they help me out. It's like you can't ask for anything better than that.
Yo, it's like you guys are creative fishermen casting out the net in the great sea. I wanted to ask Doan, the homie. He's standing by. He always is super philosophical. Doan, what do you think about what he just said about just like building with your community, dude?
I'm not doing that. I told you already. I'm not. I have something to do. No, this is not a game. This is the dojo. This is the dojo. Keep talking. No, keep talking. I will karate chop you. I will karate chop you.
Yo, Don, what the dude, you don't want to karate chop your mom. I actually, wow, that was epic. You should have karate chopped her. But yeah, thanks, Don, for all that wisdom. Where did you get a great stash like that? I want to know, because anyone with a great stash like that can honestly build anything to Valhalla.
That's they're minting on OpenSea right now. You can actually pick one up. They're like 0.02 ETH. You know, it's just like you just get in your wallet and then it just pops up on your face. It's great.
So you're telling me that's a non-fungible ERC 1155 mustache, bro? Get out of here.
Yeah, this is the future of fashion and wearables.
Oh, I get it. It's all an interface, anyways. Is there any projects that are in your same floor price that you're like, you guys are like 4+ floor price buddies and shit? Like, is there any projects on your level 777 that you got really respect and want to rise together with?
Yeah, I mean, we're talking to a bunch of communities. I mean, we built alongside like Cool Cats and like I'm trying to think, like Gunslingers and Lemons and Sunnies. Like we were part of that whole era, and you know, every project has had their ups and downs since they launched, especially during the bear market. It's been like kind of crazy for a lot of them, but yeah, we're right there with them, and the community is still strong. We're still kind of like interacting and talking to the founders, and we have some great stuff planned for 2023 that can't go too far into, but those collaborations are still ongoing, and we're still going to be creating some cool stuff together. So you know, claymation works for every project in NFTs. So I'm you know, gonna just throw that out there.
Have you been seeing what Crypto Painter's doing, and just with the Manifold contract, or do you like Manifold? Is that the contracts you use, or is it a custom?
We have Shrimpy UK. He's our developer. He's based out in London, so he made all of our custom contracts, and yeah, he's been doing some really great work on the dev side. I have no idea how he does it, but like he handles that part. And we've been looking into Manifold recently. We may have something in the works coming later this week on Manifold, so that might be a little bit of alpha for you. But yeah,
you're talking about a serious burn, huh? You doing some burnage?
We're we're looking at all these different things as like, you know, you gotta strike while there's interest and while the conversation is still there. And you know, Manifold is doing some really cool stuff. Like I love the whole burn mechanism. I love that you can have like free mints, you can have open editions. It's all really fun. So yeah, we're gonna try stuff out, and some stuff will stick, some won't. But yeah, Manifold is one that we're really looking at right now.
Awesome. I got a thread that I wanted you to check out. Do you do Twitter Spaces?
Yeah, all the time.
Are you active on Twitter Spaces a lot?
Yeah, we do. We used to weekly, but now we have a bi-weekly space on Tuesdays.
All right. So my friend Becca, I'm trying to find it. She wrote a thread about the 4 different types of Twitter Spaces. And if I can't pull this damn thing up, I'm just going to read it off the phone. Okay? Is that cool?
That's fine.
It says, it seems like there's 4 distinct kinds of spaces right now in the bear. The DGen sessions, the art exhibits, the friendship circles, and the clout wars. Which one do you fit in that? The DGen sessions, the art exhibits, the friendship circles, and the clout wars.
Probably the art and the friendship, because I'm not a DGen and I don't care about the clout as much. So that's, I sometimes listen to those spaces for like 5 minutes and then I dip out pretty fast.
You're not a clout demon, dude?
You know what? The space needs all those parts to function, for better or for worse. And it's like you can't force anyone to not do it. So, and that's what gets the attention and it's like, people listen to watch Jerry Springer and listen to what's his name, Shock on the radio. His name escapes me, but those people are still going to be there, and people want to tune in and hear it out, and maybe that's where the news happens. But that's not me. As you talk to me, you're not going to hear a DGen clout person.
Let's fucking go!
I'll say let's duck and go. That's our tagline.
Let's duck and go?
Yeah.
I love that. I love that for us. I wanted to share the screen real quick, and I'm looking at the ducks, man. I'm looking at them. If I type in a certain trait or attribute, what's your favorite trait? Can I type in?
Ooh, I love the one-on-ones because I got to do a full-on animation with each of those.
How do I find that?
If you type in legendary, those are the legendary ones.
Which one you like? Alien Ducky, Angel Ducky, Cowboy Ducky, DeFi Ducky. Which one?
Ooh, Alien. Do you see the Duckatron? That one's really cool too.
Oh, the Alien robot one is sick. What's that called? Dunkatron?
Duckatron.
Oh, sheesh. Look at this, guys. What is this? That's super dope.
Which one's that?
The Duckatron 6000.
Yeah. So that one was our bot in our Discord server originally. We named it Duckatron, and then it just took a life of its own and became one of our main characters. So it kind of became its own thing.
You're telling me that you designed this in like a little, like your back man cave with some lights and like stop motion shit, right?
Yeah, in my garage studio behind me.
Bro, take the camera. Take me with you in there, man.
I don't want to dox myself, so people can't come and visit the Ducky Studios, but it's there. It's fun.
Dude, the Ducky Studio sounds like, dude, you're so talented, bro. Like you literally are talented as shit. I mean, Seth Rogen or whatever needs to come and funnel the money into you, bro.
Yeah, if you got the contact, hit me up.
He said, "Hit me up."
Okay.
Like a real legend. I'm gonna give you the sheesh on that one. You like that?
That was great. I need to get some of these sound bites.
Dude, guys, if you have any questions, any luck, I see you got a lot of legends in here. Iron Alien, Doneman. You have Biv NFT. Shout out to Bivy. Del Sol,
awesome.
Manman. Fuck, just screwed that name up. Walsh says, yee. Sheesh. YOLO Boy says, got in late, but wish you the best on the show. How has it been going? What did I miss? Do a little recap, please. All right, you want to recap us?
Oh man, so we talked about
It's been a hodgepodge, like a charcuterie of shit.
Yeah, we talked about Twitter Spaces. We talked about Lucky Ducky starting. We talked about how I got my mustache. I'm trying to think off the top of my head what else we talked about. You said sheesh.
Yes.
I think my mind just went blank after 5 minutes. So
you just didn't show us the studio.
That's right.
Which
yeah, there's some YouTube clips of it online, but if I walk around, I feel like someone's gonna clip the background and be like, "Oh, that's where it is in California. I know exactly where it is."
Dude, yeah, you got Google Google locations on. Guys, if you have any questions for Lucky Ducky, this is the time. We're running up on another 5 minutes of this bad boy, episode 122. If you listen to podcasts, please check out anchor.fm/Young Content. The podcast will be there immediately. Dude, what's some of your passions besides NFTs? Like what do you like to do besides this?
I love to sculpt, and I mean this is kind of part of it. Like building stuff out of clay and animating is my hobby. It's one of those weird things where I made my hobby my career, so it kind of all melts together in awful ways sometimes, but also in great ways. But yeah, I like going to movies and that making my own short films. I used to do a lot of that back in the day. Before.
When I say the word Paul Dano, what comes to your head?
Oh man, There Will Be Blood.
Okay, got it. Paul Dano, Lucky Ducky collab maybe one day.
If you got the connection, let me know. I mean, I'm
Dude, you
all
got the
ears.
connection. The connection's within the duck verse, bro. It's within you
Yeah.
already.
If he's a Lucky Ducky holder, maybe he'll hit us up and be like, "Hey, I saw your interview. I love what you guys are doing."
For sure. Someone said horror ducky. I guess that's they like the horror ducky here, or is that something there? Legendary.
There was a one of one we did for Halloween this past year. That was like a giveaway. That was like a duck Dracula. That was pretty cool.
Sheesh. Sheesh. I wanted to say, what's the APO of Lucky Ducky for you in the next for quarter one, quarter two? Give us some sauce, man. Give us some juice.
So yeah, the really big thing we just talked about in December was Pete Levin is a director and producer and animator and friend of mine. So he's advising Lucky Ducky for the show and giving us kind of the lowdown on how to get this made. He does all the number crunching that I can't do, like when it comes to like hiring animators, production costs. Kind of a big deal to have something like that in stop motion when it's one thing to have an idea, it's another thing to actually like make it work in budgets and stuff. So he's our really great connection there. But we have some other people that we're talking to and can't talk about too much yet, but that's kind of where we're directing this right now for 23. Animation is a huge part of my life, and I didn't want to blow smoke or anything with people and just be like, oh yeah, we're gonna make a show without talking about the reality of it and how serious it is and how hard it is. So we don't overhype stuff with like a conversation we have with a studio. We don't like talk about that, but if something does happen and we are like signing the contract stuff, that's when we will talk about it.
I gotta ask you a serious question.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to be versed in all things. I'm trying to be the the Dos Equis guy. So when I'm in the dojo talking to the hot ninja babes, how do I not sound like a dumbass when I'm talking about animation? What is the faux pas? What's the not to say when you're in a bar full of animators?
Well, there's a difference between claymation and stop motion. So if you're talking to somebody, be like, "Oh yeah, I love Robot Chicken. It's a great claymation." It's not clay. I mean, they do use clay sometimes, but if you call it stop motion, that usually like doesn't raise an eyebrow. But yeah, calling it claymation, someone might roll their eyes at you and be like, "Oh yeah, this guy doesn't know what claymation is." So claymation is only clay. Stop motion is clay, but also all the other things like puppets and toys and all that stuff.
And Robot Chicken is more not clay, right?
Yeah, Robot Chicken is toys like Transformers or Smurfs or whatever. It's all the stuff like puppets. Anything that can move around is stop motion, and Robot Chicken uses all of it.
What is that fucking movie with the claymation or the puppets where they were just like doing really awful shit in the war? That was like 10 years ago.
Awful shit in the war.
You guys know, chat. Help me out, chat. You're useless.
I mean, there's a clay. What was it called? A Celebrity Deathmatch. That was like a boxing one.
Dang, dude.
That's an older one. I'm trying to think of a war one though.
You get to it.
Yeah.
Team America. There it goes. America.
Oh.
Fuck yeah. That's one. Hudson Tucker. Yeah, Hudson. I fucking miss you, bro. Hudson said Team America. That shit. Was that claymation or I sound like a jackass?
No, you're fine. It's actually marionette puppets. So they had strings attached to them and they're all like bouncing around like that.
Damn. What a solid movie. Food movie. What does that mean? Food movie. Dude, it's been a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thanks for
I
having
know
me.
you
This
got
is great.
stuff coming down the pipeline with serious animators. You're like Shawn Michaels of the animation world, the Heartbreak Kid. If you don't watch wrestling, sorry, I do. And we just had a good time, bro. I feel like I could talk to you more, but 2023 doesn't allow me. It has to be 30 minutes or none.
If you want to keep me on for another podcast sometime, let me know.
Chat seems to love it. We'll get you on the show again. I wanted to give you the floor. I normally give the gong right now, but I don't have a gong. So I'm going to act like a gong. Let me actually go to YouTube and actually play a gong. The gong is the symbol of the dojo, dog. Okay? When you hear the gong, the truth must flow out of your mouth. If that truth is, I like orgies, whatever you like, you're going to have to speak on it.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me actually get the gong to play. 1 second. Don't play. Fuck. All right, here we go. I'm playing the gong. And then you have the floor.
All right, we're making some awesome animation in 2023. Duckies are going to be the name of the game this year, and we have some really fun stuff for people who have stuck around with us. So I don't know if that's enough lowdown for you in the gong, but
no, that was enough. Your frequency has vibrated all across the dojo. We're literally fucking stopping. We're putting our drinks down. We're gonna go to OpenSea and check out Lucky Ducky, see if we can scoop some floors, guys. At Lucky Ducky NFT, his tag is right there. And you do Twitter Spaces often?
yeah, we have a regular one every other week. I think next one is on this coming Tuesday. So yeah, Tuesdays at 10 a.m.
If I'm in there, make sure you treat me like royalty, okay?
Okay, I'll make sure that no one harasses you.
I'm just joking. What a time. What a time. Biv NDT says you're getting fist pumps, quacks. Get that bread, fellow ducks. Guys, you know the drill. Live the dream, eat ice cream, and above all, stay content. Peace.
I can't wait to get my neck frozen. Each time it stand for every night I was fucking homeless. Had to take these L's for me to get this focused. Might collect the pick that I can buy a home with. All this APO inside the dojo. I'm sure you wanna take a photo. Say you ain't going when you don't take risks. That's why you don't fall for FOMO.
Yeah, and I still shoot from the logo. How you get this far off a photo? They just always gon' hate what they don't know. All the teeth like what I need a bag for. Running to these plays, no hassle. Couldn't spend what I spend on gas though. Now she wanna pull me in, no lasso. Would've bought a Montclair, didn't match though. Shit.
Man, you wanna act like an asshole. Man, you wanna burn this cat sight. Knew that fella and I got it from sight. Just started shit and I feel like I might to get my neck frozen. Each time it stand for every night I was fucking homeless. Had to take these L's for me to get this focused. Might collect the pick that I can buy a home with. All this APO inside the dojo. I'm sure you wanna take a photo. Say you ain't going when you don't take risks. That's why you don't fall for FOMO.
Yeah, and I still shoot from the logo. How you get this far off a photo? They just always gon' hate what they don't know. All the teeth like what I need a bag for.
Dojo.